Mhm. Hey guys, welcome everyone to our Plexus Power Hour Live. It's Tuesday, June 2nd, and Sarah and I are here doing another testimony call. My name's Ashley Thompson. I am a Ruby ambassador.
Sarah Schmidt, Golden Master.
And we have Heidi Folk on the line. If internet's a little slow and we're looking a little slow, that's okay. So hopefully we'll be able to hear Heidi. So anyways, before we get started, I just wanted to give our little disclaimer. Plexus is not meant to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This call is ran by Plexus independent ambassadors, not by Plexus Worldwide itself. So with that said, I'll let you go ahead and start, Heidi. I'll have you just tell us a little bit about how you found Plexus and what it's done for you.
Okay, well, I am Heidi Folk, and I am from Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm 36. And in North Dakota, the winters are pretty horrible. We tend to hibernate. And every year it seems that you just add a few more pounds and a few more pounds, and it's harder and harder to get off your body. So I'm also a physical therapist, and I love to help people. I've struggled with inflammation and hypermobility issues and 7 knee surgeries by the time I was 23. Just struggled with a lot of inflammation and pain my whole life. So that's why I became a physical therapist, was to help myself and help others. Over time, I was on Facebook and I'd be scrolling through and I would see my friend Sabrina Keller-Renner. I've known her since I was a little kid. We used to have sleepovers together, and I saw all this about Plexus, and I was like, what is Plexus? We had never heard of anything like that up here. And I would see her post, and I would just, oh, that's great, and just kept scrolling. For months, I would do that. And then in March, I got to the point where I really wanted to start to lose some weight. I was feeling a little better, and I thought, okay, I'm going to buy an exercise video. So I would do my exercise video, but my knees would hurt. And I was just getting so frustrated. Like, how am I supposed to feel better if I can't even do this exercise because of this inflammation? I was frustrated. So finally I called Sabrina, or I posted, I guess, on Facebook. I said, hey, what is this Plexus stuff? And so she got together with me and a couple other people and started explaining things. And I thought, geez, people ask me all the time about supplements and nutrition, and I get lost because you go down the aisles at the store and you see these massive aisles of things, and I'm like, I don't know where to start. And so I like the idea that Plexus kind of put it all together in one little package for you to help you and guide you through. And Sabrina was fantastic in helping me decide what I wanted, what I needed, what would be beneficial for me. So I started with the Slim, X Factor, and Accelerator. And I started as a preferred customer because I thought, well, I don't need to start a business or anything. And I found by day 3, I felt different. I felt like I had energy, sustained energy throughout the day. I felt like, geez, by the time lunchtime came, I wasn't starving. I felt fine. And then when I did eat, I didn't really change my diet all that much, but I just was eating less. And I started to drink the water too. That was a very important thing. And I bought like a nice little Plexus one. And I love this, $8, and it has a little flip top. I mean, come on, so nice. So within, I think, the first week and a half, oh yeah, there you go. Within the first week and a half, I think I lost like 4 pounds. And I'm thinking, what? No, this can't be right. And then Easter time came, and it was so funny because at Easter dinner, I would see my whole family after eating. They were all yawning and just, lethargic on the couch. And I was sitting there ready to go. So I know something was happening. And so I'm like, well, geez, this is nice. And I kept telling people, I kept telling my patients while I was doing ultrasounds on them. I would tell friends of mine, family of mine, and they're all like, geez, Heidi, I want to learn more about this. So I'm like, well, geez, it'd be dumb for me not to become an ambassador. So I did. And then I saw that you had to buy a welcome pack, and I thought, oh, geez, do I want to spend that money? But I am so glad I did, because then I had the opportunity to try, the shakes, to try the fast relief, to try the cream on my patients even. And the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse came along. And what really helped me was Ashley, when you told me about the files portion in Nebraska Plexus and in other, like North Dakota Plexus, that gave me so much information. And I thank you for that, because I would print them off. And then I would look at different YouTube videos, like Amy Darling's video. She's a nutritionist, and she explains the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse and how that all works. Candida, what the heck is Candida? I'd never heard of it. And then the more I learned about it, the more I thought, gee, I betcha that is the reason why I have this chronic inflammation. That might be why I can't lose the weight. So I started using the Triplex, which is the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the BioCleanse, and what a difference that has made in terms of just the inflammation overall in my body, my gut health, becoming regular. Like, sorry to get personal here, but every 4 days I had to wait. And now it's like I feel better. I feel less sluggish, less just fatigue and tiredness by the end of the day. Now for about 7 years, I could not do anything after work. And I'm only able to work part-time because of my issues with injuries and things. So for me to be able to go to the store after work, or to the mall after work, or to do yard work after work, that was like huge for me. Gosh, I'm actually getting a little emotional here, but it was life-changing. Really, it was so fantastic. So yeah, the other things I noticed with starting Plexus was I felt happier. I don't know why that was, but it felt like I was getting those nutritional aspects in my body. And sleep. I used to have to take a natural sleep aid at night. I don't have to take that anymore. I feel like I am sharp by the end of my day. Sometimes I would kind of fumble over my words just because I was just mentally fatigued, and I no longer do that. I feel like I can just go. And that's all just huge for me. So those are some of the great things. Now, Plexus is great because there's so much support all around through Facebook. Like, I've met you guys, and you guys are wonderful. And the first time, my first month, Ashley sent me a rock star Napoleon Dynamite picture. And I mean, that meant so much to me, those little things as an ambassador or as the upline. I mean, it cracked me up, and it made me more motivated. And there's wonderful Facebook support groups and testimonials that were so influential to me. If you feel like you're having a down day, or let's say you didn't lose that weight, you can just go to those testimonial sites and see that, people, as long as you're patient and consistent with it, Plexus Products works within your body to really heal, repair, and regenerate and regulate everything. And so it may take time. Some of my patients, they might get better in 3 visits. Some may take 3 months. It all depends on where you start. So those are very helpful for me to explain to people why they might not be losing at the rate they wanted to lose, or why some people are losing so fast. So it helps with that frustration level. But the products are so wonderful, and they wouldn't be this wonderful. I mean, this company has done so well. It's just growing by leaps and bounds, and I love that. So I feel very confident and passionate about this company, and I didn't even think I was going to make it a business. Another great thing about Plexus is you don't have to make it a business. They don't push you to do that if you don't want to. So you could just start as an ambassador, get your products at wholesale, but as you feel better, you're going to tell people. And so it makes sense. And then why not get your products for free? I have some people that are like, well, I can't afford it. So with all the things that I've downloaded and paperwork that I have found for people, I try to break it down for them and show them, hey, if you just quit buying the Diet Dr. Peppers, or like my husband, the Red Bull every morning, you can save up that money. And I mean, $5 a day or $2.33 a day is not that much for an investment in their health. It all depends on their mindset as to where they are in terms of wanting to feel better and what they're willing to invest in their health. We do it for our cars all the time. In order for them to run efficiently, we have to do repairs. We need to do that for our bodies too. I mean, it's so important. If you want to see your kids grow, if you want to be a grandparent someday, it's so important that you keep your body healthy. So it's yay, you know, it's awesome. So I have my trusty binder here. And so I put all of my things from the files that I found in Plexus, like ingredient lists, have them bring in their multivitamins or whatever they have and compare. I have the spreadsheet of the prices versus, you know, wholesale versus retail. That's been very helpful. And then they think, well, geez, I'd like to get them cheaper. And hey, if I just tell 3 friends and I get them for free, that's awesome. I have a Plexus Slim article showing how the brain works and how it regulates, how Slim helps the brain regulate body temperature, hunger, thirst, fatigue, anger, and circadian rhythms. So it gives them a little bit more concrete information, not just what you're saying, to help. The accelerator, how that works. And I love this ProBio 5. For example, for my dad went to a pharmacist and he got, for his allergies, a probiotic. And it only had 2 strains of bacteria. Plus then you have to buy an enzyme to break down the candida shell in order for it to chomp up the bad bacteria, and then you refill with the good bacteria. So we compared prices, and his was more expensive, but mine had more things in it. So guess what? There's my parents. They decided to join too, and they're feeling healthier. They're seeing the inches lost. They may not see the weight on the scale move, but it's okay because fat takes up this much space and muscle takes up this much. So people get frustrated when they look at their scale, and I just tell them, be patient, be consistent. You'll see it. Take your measurements. Take those before and after pictures. I have one on the X factor and how it's different, how that aloe helps it absorb 400 times better than your regular multivitamin. And for a lot of my patients, the nerve health support. I have worked in neurological fields for a long time and chronic pain fields for a long time. And my patients have lists of medications that they're on that are not treating or regenerating or repairing the actual nerves. They're on these big pain medications. And it's sad because they're having kidney issues. I mean, if you take a handful of Advil a day or you're an anti-inflammatory a day and you keep filling that in and eating it like it's candy, it's going to really kill off your kidney and your liver. So why not try, and some people just can't tolerate those anti-inflammatories, those NSAIDs. So why not try Fast Relief? It's all natural, and it's the most potent all-natural anti-inflammatory on the planet, according to Dr. Harris. Right? Harris, yeah. I don't know, I just lost that for a second. Watch his YouTube video. He explains all about it, and when people can see that and read that from a doctor, they feel more secure with it. So again, education is absolutely key. Educate yourself. Look at those testimonial sites and talk with your friends that you've met on Facebook. I've made some great bonds, and who knew this would ever come out of this? I had no idea, and it's been a lot of fun. It doesn't feel like a job. It feels like a hobby. It feels like research. It feels, good to help people, and I hope I'm put on this planet to help people. I really try hard. I'm very passionate, and this just meshed right in with what I do in my life to help people. So, yay, Plexus. I think that's about it. I can't hear you. Oop. Having trouble hearing you. Okay.
Gotcha. Slow computer.
It's okay.
Heidi, how do you explain the products and the Fast Relief? Sorry if the video is a little slow, but you're definitely on your way to the top. And we were just talking about leadership retreat, and I know you'll be there with us too. So I'm so thrilled for your journey and where you're going with Plexus as well. And it's exactly how I started. I just wanted my stuff cheaper, and it turned into so much more and meeting so many awesome people.
Yeah, it's been incredible, and I'm very happy. And I thank Sabrina every day that we reconnected was really nice. And and all the friends that I've made through Facebook, you know, getting closer and becoming more bonded with this, people are interested. They may not always like your Facebook post, but they're watching. And when they're ready in their time, they're going to come and contact you. So that's what I like.
That is the truth. I've had people watch me I've done this 2 years now, and I get messages all the time. People I would never imagine needed Plexus, but you don't know the secret battles people are fighting. And right, people are watching what they're learning, and they're doing the research on their own. And then when their time's ready, they'll come. So awesome. Do you think of anything else, Sarah? All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you in October at Leaders Retreat.
I'll be there.
All right, thanks. Everyone have a great day. Go Plexus.
Go Plexus.